Hi Aslam class, welcome to your second maths video of the week. Today's date is the 2nd of March 2021. So yesterday you were doing an activity, an investigation into seeing what rules you could make up when dividing a particular number to a 3-digit number, and how do you know, maybe you came up with a rule with as to why you always get a remainder of 1 if you notice a pattern with the numbers. Did you notice that when your divisor was an even number, did you notice that what was happening? If your divisor was an odd number, did you see any patterns emerging there? So the whole idea was for you just to investigate the devising and see if you could come up with any rules. Now, right, again, for this week, there are no real right or wrong answers. It's all about you trying to problem solve and apply some math skills to these problems. So today's video, again, is going to be very short. I'm just going to go through the slides with you. The first thing, though, we always have it is our arithmetic questions. So you can pause the screen now, and you can get through these arithmetic questions. That's not a board pen. Hi guys, welcome back. Let's go through the answers. Just need to check where my board pen is. I've got one. So let's go through the answers. 12 times 8 gives us 96. So well done if you got that one correct. 16 times 9, 10 times 16 is 160, and then take away another 16 gives us 144. Yeah. So that's the answer to question number 2. Sorry. What is 140 as a Roman numeral? So we have 100 as a C, and we have 10 before 50. So it's CXL. 8 over 12 minus 6 over 12 is equal to 2 over 12. So there's your answer. If you got that one correct, well done. And then 6 times 2 is equal to 12. I'm going to write that one down. 72 divided by 6 is also 12. A tenth of 40 is 4. The next one, 7,643 plus 1,322 will give you 8,965. The next question, we've got 6,742, take away 5,631. You're going to like this one. Your answer is 1,111, all the ones. And the last question, 48 divided by 12 is equal to 4. So well done if you've got them all correct. Let's move on to your investigation for today. How tall is the name of the investigation? Now, here's part of a conversation between a group of children as they discuss a tall tree nearby. I wonder how tall it is, says Linus. I think we could find out, replies Raj. It could be difficult, as it's very high, says Toby. I wonder how they went about finding out the height of the tree. I wonder how you would find out how tall a large tree in your surrounding area is. You may have one in your garden. I have a tree in my back garden. But it's very tall, and I wouldn't know necessarily how to measure it. Well, I have measured it, but I had to do something for it. I wasn't able to get a tape measure and go from top to bottom. I had to make an estimation. I know several ways of doing it. How many ways can you come up with in trying to measure a tree that could be in your local area? You may have one in your garden. If you don't have a garden, is there one out on the road in your street? Is there one in the local park that you could go to and maybe try and figure out how to measure the height of the tree? So have a think about it, and then if you can, try to test it out. Again, your work doesn't have to go up on Tapestry, but you can put it up there. But I'm not going to be marking it like a piece of in-depth work. But it might be interesting to see what you guys done. So think about what objects you could use to measure the tree. Can you make an estimate of the size of the tree? And think some of ideas. Then give it a go with a tree near you. Right, warning, the solutions are on the next page. So what you need to do is you now need to go off and you need to do the task. No cheating, please. I've only put these up here so that you can check against ideas that I may have. And there's only a couple of ideas, but there may be, there's loads more. There's loads more different ways. So if your way doesn't come up on the solutions page, then don't worry, because I've only put 2 on there. But do not, I repeat, do not look at this page unless you've tried your investigation out, or you've thought of some ideas. Otherwise, it just ruins it. Okay, I'm going to turn the page in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you could, if the day is sunny, and it's a bit debatable, you can wait for the sun. It's halfway up in the sky, so that the shadow isn't really stretched, because we do know that sometimes shadows can be misleading. If the sun's too high and the shadow shining down, your shadow may become very small, or depending where the object is, it may make your shadow really big. So try to do it earlier in the morning and see when the right time is. You need to measure the shadow. You could use a tape measure or a meter stick or whatever you've got to measure it around. And when you have that measurement, you can say that that's an estimate of the size of the tree. You could measure something realistic against a tree. For example, a 6-foot fence, or if you know how tall you are, say you're 1.5 meters, maybe you can measure yourself going up the tree and try to estimate and picture yourself, seeing how many you could stack upon yourself before you get to the top. There were just a couple of ideas that I could think of. There are more ideas, lots more ideas, and I'm sure you guys have got them. But like I say, you don't have to put this up on the Tapestry. It's just an investigation for you to do today. But if you want to put it on Tapestry, you can do. It'd be nice to see some of your ideas. Right then, guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.